Have you ever been told you're messy, lazy, or that you have a dark sense of humour? What if I told you that these aren't flaws, but secret signals that you might be highly intelligent? Stick around, because we're about to dive into 8 unexpected everyday habits that science links to a sharp, powerful brain. Let's start with number 1, the creative chaos of a messy mind. If your desk looks like a paper tornado hit it, you're in good company. Einstein famously said, Number 2, the intellectual edge of dark humour. Liking jokes that make others uncomfortable doesn't make you a bad person. It suggests your brain is performing complex mental gymnastics. Research shows that to get a dark joke, your brain has to juggle multiple meanings, process the literal tragedy, and then perform a lightning-fast shift to find the unexpected, ironic angle. It's a sophisticated cognitive puzzle. People who enjoy this humour often score higher on intelligence tests and report better moods. So, finding humour in the macabre might just mean your brain enjoys solving a complex emotional riddle. You're not laughing at the tragedy itself, but at the clever, twisted pattern your brain just decoded. Number 3 might surprise you. The strategic mind of a warrior. That tendency to overthink and replay conversations? It could be a sign of a sharp, forecasting mind. Studies have found a link between anxiety and higher verbal intelligence. Why? Because a bigger brain is better at simulating the future, including all the potential pitfalls. This sentinel intelligence meant our ancestors who worried about that dark cave were the ones who survived. Your brain isn't just worrying. It's running complex simulations to keep you prepared. It's analysing past data, learning from mistakes, and preparing for multiple outcomes. Your inner warrior might just be your inner genius running contingency plans. Number 4, the focus power of doodling. Scribbling in a meeting doesn't mean you're checked out. In fact, it's a secret tool your brain uses to stay locked in. In a psychological study, people who doodled during a dull phone call recalled 29% more information afterwards. Doodling acts as a gentle anchor, preventing your mind from drifting into full-blown daydreaming. It gives your restless brain just enough to do, so that the main task, listening, can take center stage. It's like giving a fidgety brain a simple task to keep it engaged. So the next time you're caught doodling, just say you're optimizing your brain's processing power to absorb maximum information. Number 5, the night owl's cognitive advantage. While the world praises early birds, science suggests night owls might have the intellectual edge. Research on adolescents found that those who prefer late nights tend to be more independent, non-conforming, and often more creative. The quiet, distraction-free night provides the perfect environment for deep, innovative thinking. It's a novel evolutionary trait, and intelligent people are often drawn to novel behaviours. Sleep expert Professor Jim Horn found that night owls often excel at creative tasks and complex problem solving. So if your best ideas strike at 2 a.m, you're likely tapping into your brain's unique after-dark potential when the rest of the world is asleep. Number 6, the self-talk superpower. Talking to yourself isn't a sign of craziness. It's a sign of a cognitive toolkit in action. This isn't random chatter. It's goal-directed self-talk. Your inner voice is processing information, managing emotions, and breaking down complex problems, much like a detective talking through a case. Intelligent people use this internal dialogue to strategize and motivate themselves. It's your brain's way of being its own coach, asking what's the first logical step or reframing a challenge. So that conversation in your head, it's a powerful sign of a self-aware and reflective mind, solidifying learning and guiding your actions from within. Number 7, the genius of smart laziness. Do you always look for the easiest way to do a chore? That's not laziness, that's efficiency engineering. Bill Gates once said he'd choose a lazy person to do a hard job because they'd find an easy way to do it. This requires insight and creative problem solving. A study even found that people who enjoy thinking deeply are often less physically active. Their brains are too busy figuring out how to conserve energy. Your desire for a shortcut isn't a flaw. It's your intelligent brain seeking the most optimal path to a goal. It's the difference between moving a mountain by hand and inventing a bulldozer. And finally, number 8, the rebel's quest for better solutions. Do you constantly ask why and challenge the status quo? That rebellious streak is a classic sign of an original thinker. True innovation never came from blindly following rules. It comes from people like Dr. Ignaz Semmelweis, who questioned why doctors didn't wash hands and slashed mortality rates, even when he was ridiculed for it. Questioning norms means your brain is actively spotting inconsistencies and imagining better realities. It's not about breaking rules for fun, but a deep desire to improve, solve, and understand. Your crazy question might be the next big breakthrough. So there you have it. 8 strange habits, from embracing chaos and dark humor to being a lazy, rebellious night owl, that might be secret signs of your high intelligence. Which one did you relate to the most? Let me know in the comments. If this video gave you a new perspective on your mind, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that decodes human potential. Thanks for watching.